Wednesday, December 3rd, and here's everything you may have missed in business and finance yesterday. After Monday's reality check, markets bounced back with a solid recovery session yesterday. All three major indices finished higher. The S&P 500 rose 25 basis points, the Dow Jones gained 39 basis points, and the Nasdaq Composite jumped over 0.5%. Industrials and tech powered the rebound, both gaining over 80 basis points, while energy and materials lagged behind, with energy falling over 1.2%. A big story yesterday was Boeing, which was up over 10% after the CFO said that the company expects higher deliveries of both 737 and 787 jets next year. Boeing believes that stronger deliveries will drive significant free cash flow growth in 2026, giving investors confidence in the company's recovery trajectory. Bitcoin made a dramatic comeback yesterday, climbing back above $91,000 after Monday's brutal sell-off. The entire crypto market bounced, with Bitcoin-related stocks like Strategy and Coinbase up as well. Treasury yields remained relatively stable, with the 10-year sitting at around 4.08, while market expectations for a Fed rate cut at next week's meeting jumped slightly to around 89%. President Trump did say yesterday that he'll announce his pick for the next Fed chair early next year. Holiday shopping data from this past weekend heavily beat forecasts. Adobe Analytics reported record online sales of $44.2 billion, but when you dig deeper, the numbers are slightly less rosy. Americans spent more money, yes, but they received fewer goods in exchange. Black Friday shopping carts were actually 2% smaller than last year, despite a significant increase in revenue for online sales. A lot of the price increase is likely driven by tariff costs being passed down to consumers. Regardless of the cause, for the first time, Cyber Monday sales growth in the U.S. lagged behind Europe. A few corporate highlights: Intel jumped 8.65% on reports that it will supply chips for Apple starting in 2027. MongoDB surged over 22% after crushing Q3 earnings. The company also raised guidance. Credo Technology soared 10% on strong fiscal Q2 results and an incredibly bullish long-term forecast. Signet Jewelers fell 6.8% even after beating Q3 earnings, as the company warned of a challenging holiday season ahead. Ford slipped 1.5% after reporting that November sales declined 1% year over year, including a devastating 61% collapse in EV sales and a 10% drop in F-Series truck sales. Amazon Web Services unveiled a major push into AI agents yesterday, announcing frontier agents that can perform complex tasks for hours or days without needing constant human intervention. All in all, markets recovered nicely after Monday's stumble, but beneath the surface, consumer spending signals were something to watch. Today, we get the November ADP jobs report, which will give the Fed some labor data heading into next week's rate decision. We'll also get the ISM Services PMI to see how the services sector is holding up, and we'll have earnings from Salesforce, Snowflake, Dollar Tree, Macy's, and more.